Okay, welcome and welcome back, dear gamer bears and new viewers. We are here for the new Gimmighoul raids that have just dropped just a few days ago. Let us begin, and before we truly begin, please, for those of you watching on YouTube, I'd like to ask for those of you to subscribe, and for those of you on Twitch, I'd like for you to become followers, and or as I like to call gamer bears. Also, this video is once again sponsored by W. Please click the link in the description below if you would like to have a discount on your energy drink order and use that code provided. Thank you, and let us enjoy some coin ghosts. I got my history and Arcanine. I'm just gonna obliterate it with one fell head smash. I could use Wild Charge if I truly wanted to, thanks to that electric train boost. But nah, head smash is just stronger and better in pretty much every way. Look at that damage. I've been wanting a Tera Flying Go for a while as well, so this is nice. Alright, now he puts up his shield. These Gimmighoul raids are pretty easy. Though, to those of you Pokemon Scarlet players, I've heard that there's some problems that the raids have been having, like you haven't been getting your rewards or something. So that's a little strange, I'd say. Just putting up the rewards there and you can't even get them. And takedown is apparently this thing's best move for me when I resist such attacks. Alright, and head smash once again, that should break the shield. Just barely. Or not just barely, almost. Alright, now you have Shadow Ball, but you're using takedown on me this whole time for what? Head smash again, and I'm about to struggle. That doesn't matter, we're almost done with this fight anyways. Only one more hit to go and he's down. That's fine, I have no... Oh wait, that takes away my rock hit ability. Is it sunny in here? What just... Okay, never mind. Alright, now the Tera Flying Golden Go boy is mine, and I almost have enough Gimmighoul coins for that. Gotta see, I have like more than 800. I need to see how many I need left, though. And the Gimmighoul is mine. Gimme that ghoul. Got plenty of Tera Flying shards to boot. Can't get mad at that. There's some Tera Fairy ones here I'd like as well, so I'm gonna go after those. Tell me, well, besides the stats for roaming Gimmighoul, when you evolve into a Golden Go, does it change Golden Go stats by any chance? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not entirely sure. And 2 burn heals. Oh boy, the game's telling me to hit it with a burn heal. Maybe I got a burn coming my way soon. Anyways, where shall we go next? Let's see, there's a Tera Ground one, which I don't think is all that useful. I guess for fire types I could have some usage, but besides that, I really don't see much of a use for that. There's a Tera Fairy one that I'd like to look at, so let's go here. Alright, that's the 0 gates. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, we should be. Let's go back through here. Because remember, we're not supposed to be in this area, right? If you remember that part from the story. Nah, look, anybody cares about the story in this game. Or the stories, excuse me. Just go up here. We're gonna deal with Tera Fairy. If anybody wants to get hit by a Tera Fairy Dazzling Gleam Golden Go, be my guest. Because it's coming up right here. Hey, you know, this one I think I'll do on my own. It's only a 4-star, it shouldn't take too long. Tempted to use Sneasler, excuse me. I think we'll use Overquail instead. I still don't have Liquidation on him yet. Open your eyes to a chest with a heart on it. That actually looks kind of goofy, just pasted on top of it. Wouldn't any of the Tera hats actually look kind of goofy on them? I don't know. I mean, I already know people like, oh, it's super goofy and stuff. Yeah, I think it just looks worse on other Pokemon. Specifically right here. Poison him. Yes. Alright, he relieves himself from the negative effects. Yeah, thanks for that. I could just get rid of your status effect. It means nothing. I get why they have such things, but even back in Sword and Shield, the Dynamax Mons didn't have to do that. And then Gimmighoul was poisoned again. Gimmighoul was poisoned again anyways, it doesn't matter. I should get rid of the other Gimmighouls that I have done. In favor of these guys who are already Tera types. I've seen people in competitive use Tera Fairy Golden Go, which is pretty cool. Tera Flying, I've seen Tera Fairy. I think I saw Tera Water one time. And Tera Poison, I think I saw another time as well. Still being weak to ground, I don't think is the best, but that one would be Air Balloon. And it's been caught. I mean, it's a guaranteed cash. I don't think that's that much of a whatchamacallit, of an achievement. But besides that. There's a Tera Steel one, which I already have a Tera Steel one that I got, so this one, oh, this one that's Tera Normal. Has anyone even tried using Tera Normal Golden Go? You could probably use Hyper Beam on it. So we'll go after the Tera Steel one first, I think that's fair. And here we are. Alright, this is also Fuller Star, I'm not gonna deal with. Other people, let's say. Let's use Ursa Bear. Can't hit me with its ghost type moves, and I hit him back real hard. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know if I stated this in my playthrough or in an earlier episode, but when this game first came out, and specifically with the Tera Steel hat, I was fighting a Tera Steel Dynamo. And I'll be honest, the Tera Steel hat kind of looked like a weird lightning bolt stuck to something. I genuinely didn't see the axe. I guess it was because of the angle it was at. I mean, alright, but off the slight topic with that, Shiny Gimmighoul I'd like to talk about. It's a pretty underwhelming shiny. It's just a whiter color and that's it. And Shiny Golden Go just has different outlines. Riveting. You're totally, really looking for that thing. You're totally clamoring for it. Just like, seems real bad for special Pokemon to get such an underwhelming shiny that wasn't even available in the base game. Jeez, why even bother giving it a shiny at that fucking point, right? Hell, it's the first Pokemon I think ever in all of Pokemon history that didn't have its shiny Pokemon in base game. Or its shiny form in base game. I mean, we've had Shiny locks shinies before, but not like that. Not where to the point where they just didn't exist in the game's code at the time. Alright, pick that up, Homegg Berry. And I'm gonna do this one alone as well. Forgot what I was gonna. Oh, I know what I was gonna do with this Quavel. But isn't gonna be for here right now. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna use this guy right here. He's scrappy. He hits ghost types, but this isn't specifically a ghost type. And I think our question of the day today should be, if you've seen the recent Nintendo Direct, what were your thoughts on it? Personally, I kind of loved it. It's not the best Nintendo Direct I've seen. I've seen better ones with far more exciting things. But Mario fans are eating frickin' Thanksgiving early this year. Way earlier than intended, because man oh man. Yeah, like when I saw the Super Mario RPG remake, I thought it, like when I first saw it, I thought they were just gonna port Super Mario RPG to Nintendo Switch Online. But the cool thing about it was, hey, no, it's getting a fun remake, which I think is better. I've been waiting for that game to get a remake ever since Mario and Luigi got a remake. And I know people like to make the joke of, oh, you probably don't know this game exists. This is before your time. Yeah, it may have been before my time, but I know it exists. I have it on my fucking Wii U, and I'll prove it soon enough. Excuse the slight anger there. I just don't like when people go, oh, you don't know, but I have it on my Wii U, and I can prove it too. Fully completed file and everything. So I know who Gino is, I know who Mallow is, I know who Smithy is, I know who Calyx is, I know the collaboration that Nintendo and Square Enix... Ah, frick, why did I do that? Never mind. I know the collaboration that Square Enix and whatchamacallit had for that. Don't sit there and act like I don't. I was gonna catch that Gimmighoul, but I got distracted. Oh well. It's Terra Normal for incoming Ghost type moves, and then like Hyper Beam. Definitely could be a nice little way to screw over like opposing Ghost types. Alright, Terra Electric. Gimmighouls I think I've seen as well. Why don't we go after that one? Ah, wait, it's in this stupid area. I'll go over here instead. Turn this way, dude. What are you doing? You don't need to be turning the other way all the time. I'm pretty sure I've stated this before, but I'm pretty sure that was in added into a separate update. The thing is, it ends up being way more annoying than it should be. And anytime I see a cluster of Pokemon like this, I just gotta check and see if at least one of them is shiny. Just so I don't miss out on them. I mean, some people have been complaining, oh, it's shiny, I'm just so tired of it because of the increased, encounter rate since it's not random encounters anymore and shit. Oh, I think it's fine. Saves me time if I'm ever looking for a shiny. You can get shinies within the first half hour of looking for them now. You couldn't do that in previous games unless you were extremely lucky. That may sound like I'm kind of complaining, and I might partially be complaining, but it's not like that. Also, it's snowing here. I have such a high defense stat. Like it matters anyways. Oh yeah, no shiny there. But there's a Honchkrow boy. Yeah, normal Zoroark. Oh, you're trying really hard to be Hisuian Zoroark, right? Just stay a normal Zoroark, man. It ain't you. And climbing the mountain better than Link ever could. Ha, suck it, Link. I don't need a stamina bar to climb this mountain. I just need to eat weed and a sandwich. That's a really kind of outdated joke now. I let myself out the door. Door sounds. Oh, this grass could have been used for some random encounters. What is that golden goat? That's golden goat. That Go-Go just sliding the mountain, and he looked like he was enjoying it too. There's a Snobby boy over here. The Snom will live for now. Alright, Magnemize Magnetons, nobody cares. Not gonna fight whatever's in here, I just want to see what it is. Luminion. Terra Fire really does help out water types. Mostly just against those pesky grass types. And I guess you got an extra weapon against pesky bug types too. Yeah, what was I looking for again? It was a Tera Electric, right? Yeah, we're close to it. Stop turning that way, asshole. Jesus. Normal deerling, nobody cares. These deers everywhere. And lions and stuff. They really need to give Pyroar a regional variant or something. If Avalanche and Gear of all things can, Pyroar can. And probably was one of the Gen 6 mons that need it the most. Alright, this one's a 5-star. Let's get some people to join. And I know, the perfect mon to do it. Ursaluna's typing, which is also the same typing as Diggersby, one of the best regional rodents mainly because it gets huge power, completely walls the combination of Ghost Electric, basically completely walling, well, Rotons, even though that's not exactly what we're fighting right now. It might as well be, since offensively at least it's the same typing. Alright, whenever any of these guys are ready, I'll be ready. And he's got his Garchomp. Heck, Garchomp's typing kind of, well, not entirely, actually, because Ghost can still hit him for neutral. So never mind what I was about to say. Let's do it. Oh, Dark Electric works too. Morpeko's still the only Dark Electric type to this day, but other than that. And I know. Oh. Sorry for hitting the mic. Excuse the sounds in there. This mic falls over a little easily sometimes. But anyways, what was I saying? Some people argue that Luxray should have been Dark Electric. I kind of agree. That would have helped it offensively for once, since it learns moves like Crunch. And Night Slash. And for 2 would just be cooler. It looks like a Dark type, and it already has Pokedex entries about how it can see through the dark or some shit, so that sounds like it should be a Dark type. Alright, headlong rushing. This is even the bear's full of power. Oh yeah, that's super satisfying, cutting his HP in half like that. Heck, if I used Sword Stance, I think I would have killed her, just bear, and combine that with Guts. Because this bear got the guts. He's Guts man, dude. Ursa Ring might be the closest thing to a Guts man in the Pokemon universe. Or in this case, there's the Luna. And I'm going to Sword Stance because I feel like it. Oh, this man's about to tear this thing open. But back to the discussion about that Nintendo Direct. I mean, we did get some info on Pokemon I was expected. On the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLCs, but yeah, it just shows a few things, and hey, the new Legendary's ability is Toxic Chain. Which, when the opponent uses a move, I don't think it has to be a contact move. Hello, just a guy Luke. How are you doing today? But their ability Toxic Chain is basically just a better poison touch, so you don't need to make physical contact. And instead of normal poison, it causes bad poison. So I guess it confirms that all 3 of those new legendaries that isn't Ogerpon is, well, poison type. I'm good myself. So, my guess is... Frickin' mic keeps falling. Sorry about that. But, my guess is... Serendipity is going to be Flying Poison. The first Flying Poison type since the Zubat line. Fun fact. That should be a surprise. Ogie Dogie, which, that thing's more a bear than a doggo. I'm thinking, if that thing actually ends up being really cool and good in battle, fucking, I might as well make it my Pokemon mascot. If I was just a Poketuber, I'm not exclusively just a Poketuber. I play multiple games, just a shameless plug in there. But Ogie Dogie, I want to say, is likely to be maybe a Grass Poison type. And the Monkey Dory is likely to be either a normal Poison type or a Dark Poison type. It's like one of them has to be grass. One of those 2. Probably Ogie Dogie. I'm saying that because it's green and black and purple. Well, Monkey Dory is blue, black, and purple. But, what's all of your thoughts on that anyways? Alright, let me know when you're ready. I have been hearing that, Pokemon Scarlet players have been having a little trouble with their, not trouble, but some problems with their raids, like how they haven't been getting rewards or something. I also heard that was fixed, so I don't know if that was truly fixed or not. Let me know if it is. And Tera Electric, Gimmighoul, goodbye to him. Because it does learn Thunderbolt, and hey, that can cut away a lot of its weaknesses, so that's useful. I'd say Gimmighoul is probably one of those Pokemon that benefit the most from terrestrialization. From certain Tera types, numerous of them even. Well, some Pokemon only benefit from maybe 1 or 2 Tera types. It's one of those that benefits from numerous of them. Like Tera Steel, Tera Ghost, Tera Normal, Tera Water, Tera Flying, Tera Fairy, Tera Electric. You get really running a versatile Gimmighoul with many different Tera types that will keep your opponent guessing. It's far from the only Pokemon that could do that, at least in the base game. Not counting Pokemon Home and whatever we get in the DLCs. That isn't already confirmed. I mean, look at Hydreigon, for example. They have 9 different Hydreigons in this game. One's Tera Dragon for Choice Specs Draco Meteors, or as I like to call them, Meteor Storms. You got Tera Dark, which is good if you want to boost the power of Dark Pulse. Or if you're really running a physical set. Okay, why do you keep turning? A physical set and run Crunch. Or Brutal Swing if you really want to. Tera Fire for extremely powerful heat waves. I like using that in VGC. Tera Water for Surf. Tera Poison, so you pretty much get rid of every weakness that Hydreigon has. Only being weak to Psychic, which Hydreigon's base typing can already handle. Tera Electric if you want literally no weaknesses. And just anything else, really. Or Gambit. Tera Dark if you want Sucker Punch to hit like Mega Mawile hit Sucker Punches back in the day. Let's use Mind Mirage. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Tera Fighting if you want to hit harder with not close combat, but moves like Brick Break. Tera Steel if you want Iron Head to hit a lot stronger. Tera Electric reducing a lot of your weaknesses to just one that you already have, so it's a lot less counterable, I'd say. Tera Fairy if you want to really deal with opposing dark types. Tera Flying if you want to deal with those opposing fighting and ground types. Tera Water for opposing fire type. It just benefits a lot from different Tera types. Besides those three, I can't really name... Well, Hisui and Goodra. Let's talk about that for a bit. If you've seen my most recent Wi-Fi battle video, Hisui and Goodra benefits best from Tera Flying because, well, both of the types that it's weak to, Flying can handle. Whether offensively or defensively. Mostly defensively here, though. I know Gimmighoul learns Focus Blast, or as everybody likes to call it in the fanbase, Focus Mist for a reason. It's earned that nickname. I don't need to catch this one. But I've also found that Hisui and Goodra, hey, you want a power boost? Tera Steel or Tera Dragon. Maybe you want to cover a few more of your weaknesses. Maybe Tera Fire for extra coverage. No, all that stuff. Or with the Hisui and Braviary that I just used here. It's Tera Fairy, so I can hit back at those pesky dark types. Plus, it just gives me added coverage against Dragon and fighting types that I kind of needed for my champion team. My Hisuian champion team. But I don't know. I'd already asked the question of the day, so... For another question of the... Well, not another question of the day. I don't know. What other Pokemon can you think of that's in this game? Or even a Pokemon that's not in this game and probably will never be in this game. Would you think would benefit from numerous Tera types? Alright, I'm gonna do this Tera Ground one next. Yeah, this is where I caught that that Tera Electric Rotom right now. Can I... What, you expect... You want me to repeat that whole rant that I just had? I mean, I could repeat it. The problem is I'm gonna end up paraphrasing half of it because I don't know what... I already forgot most of the shit I said. Just the short gist of it is, numerous Tera types... There are a lot of Pokemon that benefit from numerous different Tera types. Well, Hydreigon, Gimmighoul, Gambit, Hisui, and Goodra, whatever. That'll be the gist of it. Alright, this one will have some people help us. Because 5 stars are too many stars, man. Oh, Team Star aren't gonna like me for saying that, are they? Ah, screw those pansies. Example. Tera Ground, right? Alright, let's use Frigirex. Leave it to Uncle Frigirex, he'll show you a thing or three. Man, that joke was so cringy, one of those people didn't even hear it and they ran off. Ah, screw it, who cares? Let's just get going. It's a Gimmighoul of all things. What can it do? Oh. So you heard everything else. Okay. Alright, Gimmighoul. Time to get showed a thing or three. He likes your attitude, kiddo. And he'll beat you with the power of friendship. I'm done, okay. I'm done making quote drops. Just Dragon Dance and then one fell Icicle Crash. Oh no, Power Gem. I'm really tanky, so I'm okay with that. I've seen this before, but Excalibur is surprisingly tanky for its typing, which works very well for items like Weakness Policy. I said the same thing about Arctizol back in Generation 8. It's a tanky ice type that's very good at taking hits, surprisingly, despite how its stats may look. Which again makes it a good candidate for Weakness Policy users. Or a Weakness Policy user. Okay, can I move? That'd be really cool. Trying to get a hit and I can't. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm loaded dice. I load up the dice and I toss them right back at his foe. Which I don't know. People have stated always that ice is very bad defensive typing, which yeah it is, only having 1 resistance and 4 weaknesses. And there are a surprising amount of ice types out there that are supposed to be bulky despite that. But there are some Pokemon that actually do really well with that, like the aforementioned 2 I just mentioned, or Pokemon like Mamoswine. And then you got Pokemon like Regice that kind of suck at it because of how damn slow it is and its lack of offensive pressure. Because one thing these other Pokemon I mentioned before have, that Regice simply lacks, is that, well, they have a lot more offense and utility to them. Like, what am I called? Arctizol has the Volt Beak move, which is one of the best Pokemon moves ever introduced back in Generation 8. It's got a cool typing to go with it, the famous Volt Beam combo. You got Slush Rush as one of your abilities. Or in Excalibur's case, it being a powerful pseudo legendary with a really good secondary typing that definitely at least covers some of the weaknesses of the ice typing, like fire, for example. And plus gives it some extra offensive usage against, well, other ice types, against water types, than the such, aside from steel types. But Excalibur also learns a wide range of different moves for that, like Earthquake, for example. I know Regice gets things like Focus Mist and Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt and Flash Cannon and shit. But with its pretty average special attacks at a base 100, that's not the most useful thing in the world. And for Pokemon like Mamoswine, having one of probably the best typing to pair with Ice type being the Ground type, which I've stated with Hisuian and Avalugg that it should have been Ice Ground type. Which Ground is probably the second type that you'd associate with mountains other than maybe Steel. Or maybe Dark if you want to think of dark rooms in a mountain, but I get what they were going with that. But Ice Rock is, I'll say it again, one of the worst type combos ever to live. Sorry, Aurorus, I really like Aurorus. But it's seriously one of the worst typings ever existed. Its myriad of weaknesses and stuff. It's pretty bad offensive coverage despite having one of the better offensive typings in the game. It just doesn't work, what can I say? But Ice Ground is way better. It has no quad weaknesses, it's better offensive pressure, oh my lord. And just overall better typing. Sure, you still have your weakness to fire, but I'll take a... Or not your weak... Oh yeah, you still have your weakness to fire. But I'll take a slight fire weakness over having 2-3 quad weaknesses, I'm just saying. Alright, Avalugg, get back in your ball. Thank you. Captivity, man. We like doing that here away. Let's not get into that debate. Hey, a very average-looking Voltorb. With Hisuian and Voltorb, I can't really look at... I'm a little spoiled now. I can't really look at a normal Voltorb normally ever again. Alright, how close am I to where I was going just now? Thank you. God damn, okay. Thank you for becoming a gamer. These nuts, one gamer. Swallowing these Gulping these I can't believe I'm making these jokes now. Fuck, I'm so immature. But anyways, nonetheless, thank you for becoming a gamer bear. Hello, how are you doing today? Would you like to... Fuck. God damn it. If I was doing a try not to laugh challenge, I would lose instantly because of that name alone. Holy shit. But anyways, are you looking to do some Gimmighoul raids? Yeah, it's good to know that you're doing good. Alrighty then, to make things a little faster, I'll give you this code. Just so we don't have to worry about making any union circles. And that's your code right there. Actually, you know, let me allow you to type your code first, and once you get in, I'll choose my mon. There you go. 3D hat 3D. The only thing that could have made that better if it said 3DS. Anyways, 3DC0FL. That's your code. If anybody else happens to want to join, there's a code as well. Ash Ketchup. Heh heh. You know what I just realized, actually? Ash Ketchup, and you got Mustard from Generation 8. Why don't we have a character named after relish or sweet onions or barbecue sauce? If we're going to talk about, like, hot dog toppings or other condiments. Like, missed opportunity, man. We need a whole character set of that. Man, I'm just coming up with many questions these days, am I? But I've already asked too many questions of the day, or potential questions of the day. I can always save that for a later episode. Now, let me see. Your Terra Ground 5-star. So, I think I shall use... I'll use my Hisui Samurott. Your code's there for anybody else who wants to join. I'll give you another minute or so. We got Satan over here. Satan's about to banish this man to the actual Shadow Realm. I know it's called Distortion World, but I think Distortion Realm just sounds better. Alright, half a minute to go. Or maybe a Veil of Heaven, perhaps. The closest thing we've ever had to that in the Pokemon world is obviously Spear Pillar. So, or excuse me, the ozone layer that Rayquaza happens to live in. It makes me wonder, so, if we're going to talk about Rayquaza for a bit, one of his Pokédex entries state how it lives in the ozone layer. Forgot which Pokédex entry that was. And it's shiny. I think you should have let me figure that out, but it's nice to know that that's shiny. I have a shiny Giratina as well. I could show you it after this. That I got in a giveaway. But, how Rayquaza lives in the ozone layer? The thing about that is... What, are you telling me that somebody just freaking, like, Rayquaza is just randomly flying in the air? Because I know there is more than one Rayquaza in the world. There's always more than one legendary, other than maybe Arceus. But, I mean, it's already confirmed in games like Pokemon Masters that there's more than one legendary in pretty much every species. So I remember when I was younger, I think all of us thought this at one point in the Pokemon franchise, that legendary Pokemon, there was only one of them in each of the worlds. And that's clearly not true. And I think our first instance of seeing such a thing was, if anybody remembers, in I believe Pokemon Master Quest anime, which I have this episode on DVD, but it's the episode with the Lugia and the baby Lugia named Silver, that one of Ash's rivals, I believe his name was Oliver, was looking after. And that was one of the first instances that, hey, there's more than one legendary Pokemon in the Pokemon world of each species. I mean, hey, they always seem so special that there might as well be just one in the canon Pokemon world. But that's not true, especially for the lesser legendary trios like the Bird Trio, or the Legendary Beasts, or the Forces of Nature. They're just extremely rare, so there's a few number of them in the wild, let's say. That makes a bit more feasible sense. Lowers defense. God damn it. Alright, and Razor Shell again, lower his defense. Which is why I have Virgil Shell over Aqua Cutter, even if Aqua Cutter has more accuracy. I've stated in my most recent walkthrough battle video. Go ahead and watch it on my YouTube channel if you haven't already, by the same name. Shameless plug. Alright, lower his defense. Yes, there we go. Alright, Hex means nothing. Wait, I'm Terra Ground. I don't want to do that. Get that shield out of here. We don't want it here. And cut his defense in twain. And take away my ability. No, my sharpness ability. Oh, whatever will I do? I don't think Giratina was supposed to turn around like that, but whatevs. I don't want to keep commenting about how fundamentally broken this game may be. And mechanically broken. But we're still enjoying it nonetheless. Alright, Tera Raid shards and a bunch of nuggets. Alright, allow me to show you Lord Satan in his full glory whenever I can find him, because I forgot which box I had him in. Or I could just simply do this. Assuming the frickin' updates even went along with it. No, they didn't. Yeah, let's update your Pokemon through Pokemon Home, but we're not going to update the search feature. Funny, didn't they? They did the same thing with Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's not the right Giratina. I'm going to be doing a little searching here. Now, remember the days when these will all just automatically be loaded in? Not anymore. Alright, is this him? Yes, it is. Here we go. Alright, Satan, come forth. Look at him. I think he should be a little bit bigger, but who cares? Oh man, he's so powerful, the game's glitching out. Alright, get back in your ball before you kill everybody. Alrighty, where am I? Should get more Gimmighouls out here. I'm gonna get the boy Landmaster. The world's strongest Landorus. There's a 6-star Tera Raid up there that I do not want. No, I far from have every legendary shiny. I do not. That'd be cool if I did, but no. I probably would have all gotten them from like trades or giveaways or something. I don't have the patience to do that much shiny hunting. Well, congratulations to you. You have a legendary shiny living dex. Not exactly a shiny living dex, but just specifically legendaries. I'd rather just be training up Pokemon for battle and stuff and doing these raids, and especially back in Generation 8 with those raids and stuff. Actually, you know what? No, let me cancel that. Hold on. I'm gonna let the code come back in here again so people can join. The raid was abandoned, and I bet that annoyed the guy that was sitting there. Alright, your code is CJL82F. The 82nd floor on the building. I wonder who Larisha is. Well, obviously one of the viewers, but still. Hello, Silver Phantom LX2. How are you doing today? And you are Larisha with the Jotonian Typhlosion. Fun fact, actually. Typhlosion was my very first starter Pokemon since my very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Gold. Thanks to my older brother. And I see you have a crown next to your name. Do you happen to also stream on Twitch? And what game do you stream? Perhaps I'll check you out. The only Paradox Mons that I have are shiny. For a Christmas special back in December, I streamed a shiny Iron Bundle shiny hunt. Go watch that on my YouTube channel by the same name, Spare the Bear Gaming as well. Shameless plugin. And I have a shiny Brew Bonnet that I got through trade. I think those are the only shiny Paradoxes that I have. I don't have any other ones. Alright, let us begin. I mean, I always wanted a shiny Roaring Moon. Since Salamence is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, Roaring Moon, and by extension, is a cool dude, especially in battle. Alright, allow the god of the land. Screw Groudon. What's a Groudon? This is the real god of the land. He's gonna rupture the ground and destroy him. Ah, no, he's been rattled. He's faster now. Oh, no. Who cares? Sandsear Storm. Oh, wait, I can't burn him. Sheer Force. Paragym's neutral, sadly. And congratulations to you. How are you liking that Roaring Moon of yours? I almost want to ask if we could do some sort of a trade, but I don't know if I have much that you might like. Or anything that I'm really willing to give up, to be honest. Most of the legendaries I have, as I've stated before, got through giveaways and stuff. But I want to use some of them for, like, competitive usage. Only one per team, though. I don't want to end up like those little Timmies constantly spamming legendaries. I ain't trying to make fun of anybody in the chat if one of you guys happens to do that. But, yeah. We all do have those problems with those little Timmies who like to spam legendaries. Sandsear Storm, burn him. Oh no, he's plotting something nasty. I don't like what he's plotting. We're gonna end that plot right here. Am I the one who's really liking these new moves that the legendary Forces of Natures have gotten that they didn't have in previous games? Especially since they're all affected by Sheer Force. I feel it was made like that just for Landorus, honestly. And no reason to... I almost said Dynamax. To Terastalize. Terastamax. Ooh, the competitive scene would not like that. If you can mix Dynamax and Terastallization in one. I mean, couldn't you have said the same thing with Mega Evolution back in Gen 7? With Z moves? Imagine both a Mega Pokemon using a Z move. Just two gimmicks in one would be a little too broken. I mean, there's a reason why, if you were to give Rayquaza a Z move back in Gen 7, it couldn't Mega Evolve. It has to be separate. Which clearly the developers knew that. Why else would they put in such a limitation? And we're gonna go to the east, I guess. Or I guess that's the south with the way she's pointing, since they always point to the north. Again, Game Freak, not the best update to put in your game. I guess they put it in there just to prevent people from getting lost so easily, and am I stuck? I can't move. What? Excuse me? I guess being stuck in the payment renders you unable to move. And the game was like, oh wait, we gotta correct this. Gee, it makes me wonder if they have wet cement in this world. They probably do, and that was actually wet cement. And they didn't want me stuck there. Oh, sorry, we don't want you stuck here. Let's take you out of it. Alright, joke's immediately run its course. Alright, I'm still going in the right direction, right? No, I'm not. Alright, no, I am. Stop turning that way, you jackass. It's annoying. Okay. What's that? Alright, sit here so nobody cares. Alright, got a bunch of spiders over here. And here comes the Tera Ground Gimmighoul right over here. This should be our raid. It is. Alright, well, very, and here we go, our next raid, and your code is this. 6KX8SV. Heh, look at that SV referencing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Here's a mirror, we're getting a bit lucky with these link codes. They've got a lot of references in them, and very unintentionally, might I add. Also, it's only a 3-star, I just realized that. I thought it was a 5, well, I shouldn't say I thought it was a 5-star, I'm gonna look stupid saying that, but... Alright. I don't know what else I was gonna say there. Alright, box 17, I best remember that. Use Blade Duck, I don't want to use him though. I don't know what I want to, you know what, I'll just use my boy Kalawitzer. Alrighty, and let's begin. Alright, we're quite a ways into this video. For those of you who may be enjoying this so far and you want to see more, please leave a subscribe if you're on YouTube, and a follow if you happen to be watching on Twitch. Thank you, it helps out the community greatly. And we're also so close to 90 followers. Alright, Water Pulse. Just instant one-hit KO. Then again, it is a 3-star, so it's not that impressive. I sadly do not have a shiny Gimmighoul yet. Not like I'm really looking for it. It's kind of underwhelming, actually. But it's mostly just fun to hunt for these Gimmighouls. Have you gotten one yet? Then I was saying earlier in the video that Shiny Golden Go is super underwhelming, so... Nah, I don't know. Because it's normal odds, so... And mind you, this is a timed event, so it's kind of difficult to do that despite them advertising it as, oh, hey, this is your chance to get a Shiny Gimmighoul, like... Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you on that. The Shinies are really underwhelming this generation. I mean, the starters, they're okay at best. Now, Shiny Gimmighoul isn't... Well, outside of these events, it's not shiny. It is Shiny Locked, actually, outside of these events. So, this is the only chance for us to get Shiny Gimmighoul, and this is a timed event, so... I really wonder what Game Freak was thinking with this one. A lot of people theorize they just don't really care much anymore. Definitely explains a lot of their actions since around 2019. 2018, I'd say, actually. Ever since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Actually, ever since Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And it's only gotten worse over the years with them just not caring, I guess. Alright, anyways. I don't think I have any more Gimmighoul raids on my map. So here's my solution. Why don't I start a union circle with the two of you, and you guys could show us your Gimmighoul raids. Alright, form a group. Connect, yeah, cool. Alright, you are back, just a guy, Luke. Alright, gather in the group. And your code is, it's kind of hard to see, DD7G3K. You know, it would have been funny if there was 3 Ds there so we could make a Kirby reference. Alright, that's one guy. That's Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 3? Likely Splatoon 3, I think. Actually, oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's a new Splatoon event coming out, right? If it hasn't already. It's ice cream flavors, I believe? I have played Splatoon 3 on my channel before, so... If y'all want to see videos on that, then this is the 3rd time I'm plugging this. Please watch my YouTube channel of the same name as Bear the Bear Gaming. Thank you if you want to see all that. I don't really play Splatoon 3 much anymore, which, when its DLC comes out, I don't really care too much about it, I'll be honest. Wasn't really the biggest fan of the story mode. But the Turf Wars is real fun. Then I don't really like Salmon Run either. Hello, Batman. 13865, how are you doing today? Welcome to the Gimmighoul Raids. If you'd like to join in this Union Circle before it goes away, there's your code right there. And for once, it's actually clear. I'm not talking it down, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Alright, sure. Yes, let's do your shiny starters. I mean, if you like Splatoon 3 a lot, that's great. It's just not my greatest cup of tea. It is one of the few shooter games I honestly care about besides Overwatch and Halo, so there's that. Hey, and it's paid off very well, I bet. Those are your shinies. You've earned them. Be proud of them. Alright, if that's your choice, just sit back and enjoy then. Alright, is that everybody that'll be joining us in this? Or does somebody else want to join? I mean, besides Batman, dude, since he doesn't want to join. That's fine. Alright, let's set out. Jeez. And you shiny hunted all of them by yourself. If so, that's super impressive. The amount of patience you'd have to have to... excuse me. The amount of patience you'd have to do that. That I just simply lack. That's super impressive, really. I don't have such a patience to shiny hunt that many Pokemon by myself. I have a shiny Weavile as well. I just got randomly while training up Mons in Glaciato Mountain. If you also didn't already know, as I've stated in, not stated, but shown in numerous videos, that I tend to shiny hunt up in the mountains near Montenevera because, hey, that's the best place to get certain EVs like HP and attack. Yeah, oh, cool. Enjoy the Pokemon games if you just bought both of them. Shiny Float is a little small, so it's kind of hard to see. And the shiny Arcanine. Or as some people like to call it, Arcanine. Or Arcanin, or whatever you want to call them. Alright, anyhows. Hello, Aaron, how are you doing today? So let us do some Gimmighoul raids. Or shall we restart the Union Circle so Aaron can join? And if that's what you want to do. Shiny Bonnet is just like Shiny Amoonguss, but I guess the colors are a bit more vibrant on it than it is with Shiny Amoonguss. It's a little bit more noticeable. Then again, Amoonguss was introduced on a DS game. Alright, if you want to pass. Where the colors were a bit more vibrant than they are in games like this. And if you're in Scarlet now, so you want to reset the Union Circle so you can join. Alright, is it okay with the other two who happen to be in the group? Alright, happy birthday to you. Alright, let's reset the Union Circle then. And disband the group, and I'll reset it again, and our code will be on screen. Alright, that's fine. Enjoy the celebration. Alright, let's form the group. You're welcome. Alright, your code is 85TNBB. 85 TNT. Haha, get it? Okay, let me stop. And you're welcome, just a guy, Luke. You can't enter letters. Not entirely sure what to say to that, honestly. Maybe it's just... Oh, you're offline, that's why. Oh yes, my Galarian Slow King. I forgot about that. I don't know if I'd be able to make a... I could probably still use the code you give me for the trade, even if I'm already in a Union Circle. Yeah, we could always give it a try. Alright, that is everybody. Let us go. And I'm funny how I'm the only Violet player here. Alright, we're doing the Gimmighoul raids. I've used up all my Gimmighoul raids, so if all of you could look for Gimmighouls, please, that'd be awesome. I mean, I've already asked the question of the day before, but... Or this question of the day in a previous video. But, if you've ever used the move Payday in real life, or did you ever use the move Payday in real life, or did you have that move used against you? I mean, like throwing a coin at somebody. You know how much that hurts, getting hit by one of those coins, like a penny, for example? That hurts. I know that sounds very abusive, but it's a legit thing that some people tend to do. Hopefully very softly. That doesn't look right. These Tauruses, what is wrong with these guys? These guys just have a vendetta against me. Oh, you stole our brothers away from us. I'm gonna kill you now. No, I didn't. That was somebody else. Oh, no. The god of the land has come to argue with the other god of the land. And he's looking for a fight. Yes, he is. He's doing very well, as you can see right here. I kind of wish I could interact with him, but I can't. He's just ignoring me there. He's being kind of rude. And also turning into an N64 model. And shiny Gimmighoul. You know, if he were to... Excuse me? Well, shit. Well, I'm pretty sure there should have been an autosave there. You know, while I'm here, why don't I show you all of my games? Those of you new viewers here. Yep, and here's all the games that I have. And this is far from all the games that I have, since I have a bunch of other consoles. I was just trying to press a button, but the game wouldn't let me. Yep, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, everybody! This game is very poorly optimized, as you can clearly see. Hey, for me, it's GameCube. GameCube's the greatest console to ever exist. All hail the King GameCube. You will never be topped, I don't care what anyone says, even though that's like 70% nostalgia talking there. Though I still play a GameCube to this day, and still even buy old GameCube games. Alright, let's reset all of that. 3 shiny Mewtwo's. Alright, Aaron, if you've got your code so you can trade me that Galarian Slow King, I'm right here. Hey, congratulations to you. I was thinking about getting a PS2 at some point, but most of the games I want are either already on PlayStation Network, like the older Kingdom Hearts games, for example, or I could probably just get them as emulators on my PC over here. Like, there's some, so those are my older viewers. I know I've stated this numerous times, But my favorite all-time franchise is the Tales of franchise made by Bandai Namco. And some of the older Tales of games like Tales of Legendia is on exclusively PS2 and literally nothing else. So I'm trying to see if I can get emulators of those, instead of having to shell out a few hundred to get a PS2. I was thinking about getting a PS1 at one point, but I looked up that PS3s have backwards compatibility to PS1 games. So, and I already have a PS3, so I'm good with that. Alright, instead of giving you some sort of fodder, since I already gave you that Meloetta in the previous episode, I should just give you something more decent. Because of emulators. Alright. Me personally, I love the GameCube so much I can play that casually, and hey, get emulators for Unreal... I almost said Unreal Engine. Emulators for, oh yeah, and the Wii, that too. But, emulators from Dolphin, that's what I was gonna say. From the Dolphin emulator, for games like Super Smash Bros. Melee, so I can play them on here. Alright, this Tera Raid should be yours. Which, I have Dolphin on my PC, but I still have yet to figure out how it actually works. And how to actually download shit on there. Because I've stated also, fun fact about me, Melee is my all-time favorite game ever. My second favorite game is Pokemon Heart Gold, and my third favorite game is Tales of Symphonia, also on GameCube. And I wanted to play that on here someday. And just do and see how I can configure with the Xbox controller that I have. And thank you for that. Take good care of this Tera Raid. Yeah, you're right about that. Emulators are a good way to play it if you happen to not have access to such an old console. Or you're trying to, you know, stream it on here through Windows. Windows Explorer and shit like that. But yeah, nothing really beats playing it on the original console. You have to take very good care of them. Even to, well, I'm not going to tell you what moveset you should have on them. But Giga Drain's always cool. But that's your choice at the end of the day. And here will be our new group. And your code is DD, again with the double Ds, DDQH6W. And I shall X again. For those of you who haven't already become Gamer Bears and you'd like to see more, please leave a subscribe and follow if you made it this far into the video, depending on which platform you happen to be watching on. Thank you, let us continue. Yes, please. It certainly does help out. Oh, yeah. It certainly does help out the community. Your YouTube channel. What is the name of it? Or Twitch. Well, yeah, YouTube or Twitch channel, whichever platform you happen to be on. Then if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, of the same name. Alright, if that's what you want to do, enjoy your birthday, and thanks for stopping by for a bit. Alright, yes, sure. What is the name of your Twitch channel? And I hate, well... This is those one games. Alright, let us set out. We got everybody here. It's those one game. I still can't take that name seriously for obvious reasons. Yeah, actually, hold up. Let me follow you right here and now. And there you go. The mic fell again, sorry. Blasted thing keeps falling. Okay, I think I did all my Gimmighoul raids already. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what that Tera Raid is over there. I'm not going to do it, I just want to see what it is. I want it to be something that's actually cool, and then I want to do it. Alright, there's a long journey away from here, but we can... Why do you keep turning? Let's go over here. I'm gonna glide down the mountain. I'm not climbing up the mountain, we're gliding down the mountain. I mean, there's always a song about climbing the mountain, but there's no songs about climbing down a mountain or going down a snowy mountain specifically. So I'm gonna get to writing that song. Sounds really cool. And as I'm in the middle of gliding, oh no. It's taking me an awful long time to fall here. Okay. And I'm falling still. This is a bad idea. Alright, there we go, we're done. Oh, screw you, game. Anyways. Yep, falling down a mountain, the perfect law. God damn. And Tera Raid Gimmighoul. Now I got Sludge Bomb, we could kill him real easily. And let us begin. And now it's time to go. Hey, shiny Dragalge. And Sludge Bomb right here. You stole my kill. God damn it. Everybody be stealing my kills these days. Alright, back to looking for that Tera Raid like we were doing before. There it is, right over there. Now, for the grand reveal, what is this thing? A Clodsire. Yep, that's lame. Not Clodsire itself, I know somebody just got offended by that, but a Tera Clodsire, aside from, I guess, water absorption shenanigans, doesn't really get much out of it. Actually, not entirely. Alright, that's not my raid. But not entirely. Because rock helps with the pesky ice types it has trouble with. Clodsire's base typing already deals with grass types pretty well. So okay, maybe it's not that bad if it's air type. Its base typing at least defensively handles with fighting types. And offensively handles with steel types. Shit, maybe it's better than I thought. Its base typing kind of handles with all of its weaknesses. Yeah, I'll keep using Landmaster. I wish they got actual frickin' flying type moves. I think the only one who actually gets air slash is Tornadoes. Why can't the other ones get air slash? That just doesn't make any sense to me. They're all flying type. They all benefit from it as a special attack. I think air slash is affected by sheer force as well. Why doesn't anyone learn air slash? What, do they think that would be too broken? I suppose that's another buff that Terrestrialization has. Even if Dynamax kind of accomplished a similar thing, if you use it, it really does give Landorus flying type coverage, which is something it does lack outside of physical moves like Fly. If you need a special attacking flying type move specifically. Alright, here we go. Also, I don't think I've stated this on this channel before, but I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the way Mewtwo looks in this game. Alright, I'll do the attack raising then, if that's what you want. I don't know, I'll be honest, I do not like the way Mewtwo looks in this game. He looks a little weird and a bit skinnier than usual. Is it me, or I don't want to make fun of anybody who happens to be anorexic out there, but Mewtwo looks a bit anorexic. Like he just hasn't eaten enough. Like Mewtwo, my man, go get yourself a sandwich. This is literally the region for sandwiches, dude. Don't be afraid to get a sandwich. Take a shot every time I say sandwich. Or even better, eat a sandwich every time I say sandwich. Now you gotta eat 6 sandwiches, 7 now. Gee, thanks, you took away my ability. Okay, okay. That 7 of them was too much for you. Alright, burn him since you just took away my ability. Or not, I guess that's not how that works for some abilities. Is it me or we're getting kind of kicked around by a Tera fighting Gimmighoul? That's a little strange. I thought I'd never see the day. No, I'm dead too. Oh, that's a first. It's just a basic old Gimmighoul. He can't be that strong. Oh well, we could always try this again. Honestly, that animation still looks better than most Pokemon using the, I'm gonna blow you out of the den animation. It's okay, we try and try again, we do not give up here. It's an important life lesson for everybody to learn. No giving up. Like in a previous episode, we had a real big trouble with the Tera Electric Gardevoir, but then we devised a strategy to take it down. And that's what got us the win ultimately. I'm trying to think here. Perhaps I want to say a Dark Fairy type of Grimmsnarl. I don't have one, so. Alright, we're gonna need some sort of a. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think I can use this man right over here. I don't think I've had a real. Well, not on this channel, much less I've barely done any shiny hunting on this channel. I don't know if you can count this as a shiny fail. I didn't find this shiny. But back in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, between my sophomore year of high school and my junior year of high school, just after, much after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, I was trying to shiny hunt shiny Xurkitree, and I was doing that for a whole year straight. Went over 7,000 encounters. I never found it, so I kind of gave up on it and never really went back to it. I'm kind of glad I did that, though, because I shiny hunted many other Ultra Beast / legendaries and got them. Like what, I got a shiny Regigigas, a shiny Registeel, a shiny no, wait, Celesteal was before that one. A shiny Zapdos I know I got. And some others. A shiny Articuno. I never got a shiny Azelf I was looking for after 2,000 encounters. But yeah, shiny Xurkitree, I guess if that counts as a shiny fail would be that. Or this shiny fail would be when I was first playing Pokemon Go. Actually, oh no, I know what shiny fail I had. In my Legends Arceus playthrough, I randomly found a shiny Starly, but then an Alpha Starly happened to be in the same area on the Cobalt Coastlands. And it ended up scaring away that shiny Starly. That would be a shiny fail. Completely forgot about that. I think it was episode 18 of my Legends Arceus playthrough. You can see on my YouTube channel the same name. It was hidden by a psychic type move. God damn. Yep, 5 nuggets. Is that something that's very rare? I mean, yeah, and after that, Alpha Starly scared away the Shiny Starly, I massacred that Starly, rightfully so. Alright, and look at that, we won against the Gimmighoul. See? We don't give up. Yeah, no, that Starly had it coming. Which means maybe I should Shiny Hunt for Starly in this game at some point just to make up for it. That's not my raid. I'm just gonna travel around. Travel around, and that's another raid we've got. And it's Tera Dragon, which, for Golden Go, that works well for fire-type resistances, I suppose. But outside of that, I don't see much of a use for it. Actually, Steel handles both those pesky ice and fairy types that Dragon has problems with, so maybe Tera Dragon is good for Gimmighoul. Or Golden Go, I mean. Alright, I know who I'll use. Not him. My champion Team Goodra right over here. The world's strongest Goodra. He's just as big as a Vex. Actually, he's a little larger than a Vexcalibur. My man is an absolute unit. And he stole my kill again. Well, this is an alpha Hisuian Goodra, which are always the largest size of any of their Pokemon of their species. Which is a nice little way to kind of reward the player who caught an alpha Pokemon, and it's still acknowledged in Scarlet and Violet. I doubt in any future Switch games it'll be acknowledged, though. Oh yeah, the kill. The Meteor Storm kill. Alright, and that's another Gimmighoul coin. You know what? I said earlier in the episode I was going to check how many Gimmighoul coins. Oh, guess I'm waiting on that. And Terra Ground. Oh, what was the glitch? It didn't give you the rewards from the raid or something? Because I've heard that's been happening lately. Press B as soon as you jump on top of a Pokemon? What, is that going to delete my save data or something? Or is it just a visual glitch? Alright, it's just a visual glitch. Nothing too, groundbreaking. Like, do they keep abandoning the raids, or it would just go like, oh no, you got let out of this raid? I don't know, that's happened to me a number of times as well. Where we'll go, the raid looks like it's about to start, and then they go, oh, the raid's been abandoned. I'm like, geez, what was the point of even starting the damn raid then if you're just gonna abandon it right afterward? Yeah, that sometimes happens, I think. I don't know if the player somehow kicked you out of it or something, or the game's just being an asshole. I don't know. Or as I stated before, the other people hosting the raids are just being assholes. I got a bunch of lemon berries, one of the most useful berries ever, though. They can be wasted if your opponent used something like toxic spikes. When you could have more used it for burns or for paralysis. Alright, let's see what this Tera normal raid is. I'm just curious. Tera normal Gimmighoul. Honestly, not gonna lie, that's tempting. Could really screw over those damn ghost types that keep pesking around. And Tera Flying is one of Golden Go's best Tera types. You want to become immune to ground type moves? Just fly in the sky with some balloons. Alright, I'm trying to think here. What else do I want to use? Electric... You know what? I know who I'll use. This electrode right over here that I have with explosion and don't have an item on it. Who cares? We don't need an item. Like, the raid isn't getting abandoned here, is it? Well, since you're still here, I doubt that. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Or do you mean in the game? Or you talking about real life or like the sandwiches in the game? Just want to clarify. Alright, actual lunch. I should probably do the same myself too, but not at this very moment. I see. Well, it seems you're on the other side of the world, because for me, it's nearly 7:30 a.m. So I'm only an hour ahead of you, Silver Phantom. Oh, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I wouldn't say your English is bad. You've gotten some pretty good sentences there. And you're an hour ahead of me. Jeez, nuts one. Alright, and he's paralyzed. I'm gonna discharge again. Though I'd rather Thunderbolt because it's stronger and you don't have to worry about hitting everybody else. Which, I never acknowledged this until now. That's another thing this game kind of does better than Sword and Shield did. With its raids, you can use AoE moves like Discharge. You don't have to worry about hitting your partners. Yep, congratulations, Game Freak. Your online service continues to be very top-notch, with lost connections everywhere. And Thunder hitting in a sandstorm is actually really impressive. Because it has halved accuracy. I don't know if it's just Sun, but I think in sandstorms as well, Thunder is lower to 50% accurate. Alright, actually, I'm Tera Ice. Alright, and goodbye, flying Gimmighoul. I would recommend picking up this Gimmighoul if you want to make a Golden Go and Tera Fly, for the reasons I've stated before. Alright, if you lost connection, then let me know when you're back online so we can restart the Union Circle just for you. Alright, if that's what you want to do. Alright, let's keep looking for Gimmighouls. Alright, what is it? Alright, you got another one? Let's just do it. Alright, if you want to restart. Do you want to restart, or do you not want to restart? So, I mean, if you don't want to restart the Union Circle, that's fine. Oh no, just the guy Luke is confused. Oh, Tera Water. I'm gonna catch this one. Catching too many Pokemon. I gotta start releasing some of my mons. That's another thing I'm kind of having with this game. Unlike previous games, this game kind of incentivizes you to catch more Pokemon because, hey, there's a lot of different Tera types on, and you can make a lot of different builds around said Tera types. Now we don't need. If you don't want us to restart, we don't have to restart. Then he's confused. The next time you use a move, you may end up hitting yourself. And I'm about to Chloroblast all over this Gimmighoul. That sounded wrong. Don't take that out of context. That depends, is a Silver Phantom joining as well? Oh wait, you lost connection. Alright, you said you were gonna stand idly in the, whatchamacallit. So yeah, let us start. I'm reading things a little wrong here. You had a 45% chance to also hit yourself in confusion. But thankfully you did not, since you were able to type this comment just fine. Alright, Tera Water Gimmighoul is definitely good for, well, Golden Go. It's definitely good for those pesky ground and fire types that Golden Go has problems with. I mean, if you really wanted to run Tera Water, Tera Blast, it could definitely help it quite a bit. And now, Chloroblast. Your ads. You got ads. Original Pokemon? Or do you mean the, Hisuian forms? And in the ball you go. So the different regional forms. I mean, you can't catch them directly in this game. If you have a copy of Legends Arceus and Pokemon Home, you'd be able to transfer them. And honestly, the Hisuian forms are overall super useful. Probably the best set of regional forms we've gotten so far. Especially since Paldea's selection of regional forms is a little lackluster. I mean, who doesn't like Clodsire or Toadscruel? They're good in their own rights. And Reginald. Yes, we love Reginald, whoever Reginald is. I'm a little confused. Actually, does Indeedee still learn Mystical Fire in this game? I don't know if it does or not. Oh, no. Blasted upon me that I couldn't even see there. You know what? Fine. I'll let God strike you down here, and he missed. God of the land, everybody. He just missed. Now, let's try that again. There we go. You'll be smited by the God of the land, who rides on a cloud of dust. Fun fact, actually, I think it's stated, at least back in the Gen 5 games, that Landorus rides on a cloud of dust, Thunders rides on a thundercloud, and Tornadus rides on a normal air cloud. Not the most riveting fun fact, especially when, as you can see, their typings. But I wonder what it would be for our Namers. Maybe a spring cloud? I don't know. A cloud of spring air, maybe. Not gonna lie, I thought that Golduck was shiny for a second, but it is not. Which I have a shiny Psyduck that I caught in Legends Arceus. Did I transfer it over this game? I don't remember if I did or not. I might have, I may have not. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. See what those normal raids are. Those totally normal, totally average raids. I didn't even turn the character at all. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I just didn't have the cursor locked onto the character icon. Then I wasn't truly paying attention with it either. Here for this normal type of raid. What else do we have to worry about? Hey, congratulations to you for the golden fish boy. Or girl, I don't know. Actually, oh, shiny, well, specifically shiny Gimmighoul. But yeah, I keep asking the question of, aside from stats, because I know roaming Gimmighoul is faster than the chest form Gimmighoul. But when you evolve into Golden Go in this game, does it change Golden Go stats any, or are the stats still the same? Because if stats are still the same, what's the point even? It's a completely different form with different stats. You think it'd evolve with different stats too. Oh no, it won't. And you'd think it'd also have some sort of indication of having a different stat as well. But I guess it just doesn't. If anybody knows the difference with that. Actually, speaking of Gimmighouls, there should be a Gimmighoul chest up here. Where that Tera Water Garchomp normally is. And it's your second shiny Magikarp. I think we all have some form of a shiny Magikarp or Gyarados. I know it just sounded like I just undermined your achievement there, but I haven't undermined anything. I guess the Gimmighoul chest that's normally up here just isn't around. Just hasn't spawned anywhere, I suppose. That's the Mudsdale I just interacted with. We don't need that. Let's go through Casa Royal Lake. See if there's anything cool over here. Mostly just a bunch of feathers. Alright, I got a Swift Feather. And now you caught yourself a Love Disc. You know, now that it's very unnecessary to even have, what am I call it, heart scales, what's the point of Love Disc? Because that was the #1 point of Love Disc now, and it's kind of useless without heart scales now. So, maybe, I think they should have had art scales as maybe one of those Pokemon material items, and use those to have your Pokemon remember moves on the fly. I mean, it's always better to just have your Pokemon remember moves on the fly. It doesn't require anything. You can just go in your menu. You don't have to stop what you're doing to go where you need to go to the person who can help you remember those moves. So it's a nice little quality of life change, but it just completely renders Love Disc's original purpose completely useless. Now, let me see what this Gyarados' Tera type is. I'm curious. Tera Dragon. You know what Gyarados should have been from the start. Well, it learns Outrage. I could use that. Oh god, I'm so scared. Get out of that form. You don't need it. And Ultra Ball. I know we're supposed to be catching Gimmighoul here, but while I wait for everybody else to make their Gimmighoul raids. And you're mine. It's good for those pesky electric types. Far from the best Tera type, Gyarados could have both flying and ground or better Tera types, I'd argue. But this is good nonetheless. It appears whenever there's world conflict. Yeah, cool. I think we all know that Gyarados destroys things. He's a very angry boy, I get it. And I got 6 Magikarp scales out of that. Okay. I don't think Tera-typed Pokemon can be shiny in the overworld, right? Or am I wrong about that? Has anybody done that before? Gotten a Tera-typed field Pokemon to be shiny? If they did, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, Swift Feather. Does anybody else have Gimmighoul raids, or is that everybody's Gimmighoul raids used up? Also, there's another Tera Pokemon over here. A Tera Slowbro. Let me see what it is. If it's Tera Fairy, I already have that. We don't need it. Tera Grass. How useful would that be? I mean, it's good for dealing with the fire and the poison types that Grass does struggle with. It's base typing, I mean. You're resistant opposing water types, which you already do. I don't see much of a use for Tera Grass Slowbro. Alright. Put it up on the Union Cycle. And there it is. And it's Tera Electric. Haha, congratulations to you. Got yourself that shiny Gimmighoul. That is awesome. I'll give you a round of applause even, if I can get myself at a good angle here. There you go. Congratulations on your shiny. Also, that's a really adorable squirrel emote. I'm gonna blow him away with just one Sandsteer Storm. And I missed. Gee, way to make me look anticlimactic, game. And my kill was stolen. Oh well. No, that's fine. Alrighty, we're quite a ways into this video. So, final chance. If you haven't become a gamer bear yet, please leave a comment, or, well, if you're on YouTube, I suppose. Please leave a subscribe or a follow. It really does help out the community, thank you. And 10 Gimmighoul coins. Also, Silver Phantom. You need help completing the decks. How many Pokemon are you missing? But, what was I saying before? Silver Phantom, I do notice that you have the little crown symbol next to your name. If you want a new follower, I'll give you a follow right now. How's that sound? You're missing quite a number of Pokemon, actually. Yep, follow, I say. Thank you for becoming a gamer bear, and here is your follow. And thank you for everybody who has followed my channel. We are now at 90 followers. Here's to 100. That'll be our next big milestone. Alright, Tera Rock. What am I call it? Grafai. And I think I'll put Landmaster back in the box. Perhaps the next time I do one of these for fun stuff video, I'll trade you some mons to, and let's make sure it's actually your name and not somebody else's name. As in a previous video, I was trying to trade a Koraidon to one of my viewers, but it turned out to be somebody else I traded that Koraidon to, so I gotta be real careful with who I'm trading things with. And I end up having to get a new Koraidon and stuff. Anyways, box 17. To put you back here. And there we go. I'm gonna go back to the mountains. Alright, so these nuts won. I'll help you complete your Pokedex in a future episode. And I'm afraid I must apologize, but I must end the Union Circle because I've got to go to a slave camp. Anyways, let me end this Union Circle, if that's okay with everybody. Yeah, but we can always link trade in a future episode. But since you're missing quite a lot of Pokemon, just make a list of the Pokemon you're missing and see how you can find them, probably through raids or through version exclusives. You know, just so you guys can do that. Actually, I think it's easier if you guys put a code in the comments so you can constantly trade with each other. Or do you think you can make a list of Pokemon you might be missing real fast? Yeah, I gotta go to slavery myself as well. That's what I call it. I know some people call it work, but I call my thing of work that I'm doing right now slavery. That isn't these things or my game development stuff. That's a little bit of lore on me and my channel, but other than that. Oh, thank you, Icarus the Furry. Oh my god. Dude, what is with these channels? Oh my lord. What is with these names? First D's Nuts and now Icarus the Furry. Oh, I'm sorry. These names are the best. Oh my god. I must deeply apologize, Icarus the Furry. We were about to end off, but thank you for becoming a gamer bear. You can, I'll make sure you can join in a future episode if that's okay with you. But thank you for becoming a gamer bear. Anyways, if you guys want to do your little trade, now's the time. So, God, I can't see. These names, man. You guys come up with the best freaking email, not emotes, best channel names or whatever. But anyways, if you guys aren't going to do your trade or put yourselves a code in the comments, then I'm going to end the Union Circle. Alright, there's your code. I'll let you guys type that down real fast. Let me know when you guys are done typing it down, and while we do that, I shall do my outro. Okay. what a good stream that was. I got a lot of people to thank here for joining me today. Anyways, that will be episode 47 of Fun Stuff done. We did a bunch of Gimmighoul raids and all that stuff. Actually, yeah, while I do my outro, let me see something. I just want to see how many of those Gimmighoul coins I have. 854, okay. Anyways, if you all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Stretching over here. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now if you happen to be on YouTube. Link to my YouTube channel in the Twitch description below if you want to join and subscribe to that, and leave a follow for more, and a Twitch subscriber if you truly enjoyed this. Anyways, I've got a lot of people to give a thank you to. I did stretch already while I did that. Thank you, Icarus the Furry, Just a Guy Luke, Silver Phantom, Batman, with all those numbers, D's Nuts, and Aaron for joining me, and once again, and 3 new followers today. Thank you all for becoming Gamer Bears. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching this edition of my Pokemon Violet videos, and see you guys in the future. Have a nice day. Perhaps there will be a Nuzlocke episode of my Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke later today too. Have a nice day.